Good day, sir. So I am here to discuss about diffusion. So the sample problem would be hydrogen gas is maintained at 3 bars and 1 bar on opposite sides of a plastic membrane, which is 0.3 millimeter thick. The temperature, which is 25 degrees Celsius, and the binary diffusion coefficient of hydrogen in the plastic is 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 8 meters squared per second. So the solubility of hydrogen in the membrane is 1.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 kilomole per cubic meter bar. What is the mass diffusive flux of hydrogen in the membrane? So note, this is the given and the drawing. We have yung dalawang pressures natin na hydrogen, which is yung CA1. PA, PA1 is equals to 3 bar and PA2 is equals to 1 bar. So we have the given as shown in the PowerPoint. So we need to find the molar transfer. So the equation molar transfer is equals to mass transfer is equals to molecular weight into molecular flex. Tapos yung molecular flex, molar flex is equals to delta CA over the resistance. So we need to multiply the partial pressure of the solubility in the membrane, which is 1.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 times 3. Ito po yun, yung 3, yung partial pressure. Then the sum will be 4.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 kilomole per cubic meter. Same lang din po yan dun sa CA2, kaya po natin nakuha yung 1.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 kilomole per cubic meter. So then we will find the resistance. So the equation would be L over DABA. So 0.3 times 10 raised to negative 3 over 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 8. Yung DAB po, yan po yung diffusion coefficient na nandito sa given. Then the sum would be 3.448 times 10 raised to 5. So we have all computed the answers. Then we go back using the molar flex equation. So 4.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 minus 1.5 times 10 raised to negative 3 over itong resistance natin na 3.448 times 10 raised to 5. And the sum would be 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 7 kilomole per second meter squared. Then gagamitin ulit natin yung equation dito sa taas. So, yung molecular weight ng hydrogen is 2. Then we will multiply it dito sa sum ng Na, which is 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 7 kilomole per second meter squared. So, it would be 2 times 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 7. So the sum would be 8.4 times 10 raised to negative 6 kilograms per second meter squared. And that is the final answer. CO2 and experienced diffusion through a circular tube of 50 millimeter diameter and 1 meter long. The system is at 180 m. 25 degrees Celsius partial pressure of CO2 at one end of tube is 190 millimeter of Hg, and the other end of the tube is 95 millimeter of Hg. Determine the mass flow rate of flow ng CO2 and air. So given we have the pressure is 180 m is equals to 1.01325 bar. The distance would be 50 millimeter. Convert natin to meters, magiging 0.05 meters. Yung length natin, 1 meter. So, yung temperature naman natin, which is yung 25 degrees Celsius, convert natin siya to Kelvin. So, it would be 298 Kelvin. So, yung yung PCO2 na may close parenthesis na 1 and CO2. Yung CO2 na number 2, yan po yung partial pressure ng CO2. Tapos i-convert natin yan into bar para mabilis. So, we need to find the diffusion coefficient ng equation. So, for the equivalent counter diffusion, the molar concentration of CO2 is equals to the molar concentration of air, but the mass concentrations are not equal. So we need to find the diffusion coefficient of the ayan. Ganito po yung gagawin. So yung 190 mm of Hg, i-convert natin into bar. So 1.01325 times 190 over 760. And the answer would be 0.253 bar. Same lang din po sa second process, pero iba lang po yung given. So, pinalitan natin ng 95 yung nasa may taas. And the answer would be 0.127 bar. Ayun na. Ito na po yung sa may bandang counter diffusion na sinabi ko. And CO2 is equals to air. So, kailangan natin hanapin yung diffusion coefficient. DAB is equals to 1.88 times 10 raised to negative 5. Then, this is the equation. Then, lagay lang po natin yung mga numbers sa given. So, 1.188 times 10 raised to negative 5. Then, the sum, multiply of the sum ng 0.253 minus 0.127. So, ito po yung pressure over 8,314 times 298 times 1. So the answer would be 6.023 times 10 raised to negative 8 kilomole per cubic meter squared per second. So the answer, i-multiply lang natin siya sa pi over 4 times 0.5 squared. So, yung answer natin magiging 1.83 times 10 raised to negative 10 kilomoles per second. So, yung molar concentration ng air is equals to 1.183 times 10 raised to negative 10 times 44. Yun yung molecular weight ng CO2. Then, multiply both. Ang magiging sagot natin is 5.2 times 10 raised to negative 9 kilograms per second. Then, mass flow rate ng air is equals to N of air into molecular weight will be 1.183 times 10 raised to negative 10 times yung molecular weight ng air, which is 29. Multiply both, and the answer would be 3.43 times 10 raised to negative 9 kilograms per second. And that is my sample problem presentation, sir, and thank you for listening.